Let's try this now, folks. Apologize. First time working out all the bugs, but that's why we're here. That's why we do this. So I'm gonna share something with you guys. Let's see if it actually works. Hopefully, hopefully you got some sound going on now. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the night. Working out the bugs here. Working out the bugs. That's what happens. This is live. Uh, this is XFL, and this is EXP. If you haven't figured out by now, EXP stands for expansion. A lot of talks going on this off season for the UFL. They're going to add some teams, and instead of us all figuring out who's going to get added, who's going to get dropped, we're doing a tournament. So, as the creator of Tecmo Super XFL and also creator of Tecmo Super UFL, I figured let's do it in my unique way. So we're gonna do a little bit of a tournament, and let me show you the bracket. Hopefully that works. Apologies for with everyone tonight. The bugs, we're working them out. So that is our bracket. As you can see, hopefully, waiting for it to pop up on the screen for you guys. 13 teams have not been added to the UFL, and we're gonna hit some big cities. We're gonna hit Seattle with the Sea Dragons and Dragons. We're gonna do Los Angeles. Wildcats Extreme will be on tonight. Battle of New York with the Guardians and the Hitmen. We're gonna do Battle of Orlando with the Guardians and Rage. And then it comes down to 5 teams. You guys will actually get your own say on what happens. We can do Vipers Vipers, Vegas Vipers against Tampa Bay Vipers, or we can do the Vegas Outlaws against the Vegas Vipers. So it's going to be all up to you guys. We're going to put that out for a vote, and we'll go from there. So hopefully everyone's enjoying their night or day. Doesn't matter what time of day you're watching this. So I have modified XFL Global. You guys will see. Also, a little preview of what features will be added to the new Tecmo Super UFL for 25. So this is gonna be fun, guys. Hopefully now you can hear me. Hopefully now my sound works, and we will go from there. So let me pull up the gameplay and let's get right into it. We're gonna start off. I think tonight we'll start off with Orlando. We'll go from there. Work our way up. All right, so we are using Nestopia. It's an emulator you can use for Nintendo games. You can find it anywhere you want. To be honest, all you have to do is look up for Nintendo emulators. I do play it on my phone, so I've seen some. So it really depends on what you have. I know Apple has emulator now, which is great. So let's get in this. Let's see what we can do. And this is going to be very unbiased. I'm going to do it as com versus com, so we can't say I influence the decision. We go with Orlando Rage, Orlando Guardians. And let's see what we get. Maybe some commentary out. Also, if anyone's watching who is a big UFL fan, they're bringing back the XFL kickoff. Was announced a few hours before. So the XFL kickoff, a little different here. In this game, actually, there's no clock, which is great. So if you're trailing or anything, you're not going to be impacted by anything. So the first play is the first play with the timer, which is great. But they're bringing back the XFL kickoff. It started the NFL kickoff that we're all seeing now, which will be in this weekend Super Bowl, starting the XFL. They modified it to make it nice and safe. It did well. It did well for the XFL of 2020. And then when Dwayne the Rock Johnson brought it back, they used it as well. Once the two XFL and USFL merged, they went with the USFL's version of it. At the same time, the NFL adopted the XFL version. So um, the UFL seeing this is now going to go with that kickoff for the season. Should be fun. Crazy part is because of the way it's modified, you can't actually do it in this game. So the best thing I could do for you guys is no timed, but it makes it go smooth. Right now, the Guardians are driving. Ooh, so the Guardians or of Orlando were great. Um, I started off as an X for the XFL. I was digging the New York Guardians close by. When they came back out for the second round, uh, kind of didn't get included. They end up getting bumped to Orlando. The hard part, they originally played in MetLife Stadium. If anyone doesn't know, it's about 80,000 seat stadium. It looks a little weird, especially the way they do it. So they put the team for the 23 team in Orlando with the Citrus Bowl, or Camping World Stadium as they call it now. Rage now have it. Rage, if anyone remembers back in the day, the quarterback, Vroom, he had a concussion, and he came back out the next week, and he's like, "Hey, you know, am I healthy? Yes. Do I have a concussion? Yes. Is this the XFL? Yes. Let's play some football." Highly recommend it if you haven't seen that clip. Crazy part too with the Orlando Rage, they're part of a game actually where on Saturday Night Live, Jennifer Lopez was the host, but this game went to like three or two or three overtimes, so they had to push it off. Did not go well with the executives. If you see in the end zone, this is the AFN for the Alternative Football Network. I'm a part of that group. Highly recommend. If you haven't seen, catching on to us online for this upcoming season. We're going to be covering all eight teams in the UFL. I'll do some preview stuff like that. So far, this game's been pretty good. All we got is a field goal out of Orlando, the Guardians. It's gonna be a quick game. Apologies for that. Let's see if we can get back to this. Learning everything, Score hasn't changed, so we're still good.